Hello everybody and welcome back to Cueto's Corner. Today I have a video. I was on the hunt again this week. Antique stores. Found some cards. Cool cards. I think you'll enjoy them. I'm going to clear something up here. You guys are probably wondering that, does Minnesota have like 5,000 antique stores? Well, the answer is no, we don't. But I do have, I want to say there's like 7 of them here, 8 of them. And if you guys watched the Jabs brothers, they did a video on an antique store, a 5-level store they went to, and you've seen it was just packed floor to ceiling. And there's literally a trail to walk through to look at stuff. And, you can imagine how much time they spent in there. They were probably in there for hours looking for 3 things. And that's what I do. The vendors here, this first one I went to here, I think they said they had 72 vendors in there. I've been through probably 4 or 5 of them, because when I go there, you're going to spend a couple hours and you're going to find 1 or 2 cards. And that's what you have to do when you're on the hunt. These places have so much stuff. But that's what I do. So that's where, we don't have 3,000 antique stores here in Minneapolis. We have a few, just like everybody else, every other town does. You got to rifle through stuff and spend some time in there. And here's what I found this week, guys. This was actually an accident that I found these 3 cards. I actually did not find these cards. The woman that was helping me found them and said, "Hey, you want to look at those while we're on our way to the other cabinet?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I didn't even see them. This guy literally had like 15 cards in his case amongst, 5,000 pounds of other stuff. So I'm like, yeah, what's it going to hurt? There's only a few cards there. You can see here I got a price tag of a 1968 card. $350 he wanted, but that's not what I paid. We'll get into that in a second. Willie McCovey. These cards were on the bottom. The last 3 cards in this guy's 15 card pile. Willie McCovey, great shape. One little ding there, but other than that, this card's in awesome shape. $1. Hall of Famer. I'm not passing it up for $1. All-star second baseman, Rod Carew, Joe Morgan, $1. Little bit rougher shape, but Minnesota legend, Hall of Famers. I'm taking it. And this is a 1974 card. This is a 79, so nothing too crazy as far as vintage goes, but it's older, and that's what I like. And this one here is the one he wanted $350 for. Lee May, awesome player, 18 seasons, 3-time All-Star. It's 1976 American League RBI leader, Reds Hall of Fame, Orioles Hall of Fame. It's a cup card, it's a 68 card, and that's what I collect, and it's in pretty good shape. I ended up giving him $3 for this. I told him I had $5 and $5 for the 3 cards. He's taking it. So that was cool. Nice little find. I need it. I like it. And one little cool story about him. Had a great career, just fell short of the Hall of Fame. Traded to the Royals. And 40 or 50 games into the season, they released him. He was hitting over 300, and he quit. He said, "Nope, I'm done. I'm not playing no more." And then the Royals hired him back as a hitting coach, and he did get a World Series ring. He was a hitting coach for the 85 team that won the World Series, so kind of topped off his career there, getting a World Series ring. So that's cool. Second store I ran into, kept some more tags here. They're letting me, I did tell them I'm making videos and stuff, so they're letting me kind of keep the tags, and hopefully eventually they let me do a little video inside the store. But you can see these tags I got here, and obviously you can see the names. Jim Rice, George Foster for $0.25. Winfield for 50 cents. And then $1 for these other 3 cards, these 78s. So these are cool. Good find. There's a Winfield. Cards are in nice shape. Pretty cool cards. Again, not super old. 78. At least we're still in the 70s. This one caught my eye right away. Phil Niekro's a Hall of Famer. Fisk is a Hall of Famer. Raleigh Fingers. Raleigh Fingers has an awesome story, which I did not know. I kind of came across something here, and I saw that he won the Cy Young in 1981. And I'm thinking, geez, I thought he was a reliever. How, it's not often you hear relievers winning the Cy Young. So I looked it up. 1981, guys, he was 6-3. Here's why he won the Cy Young. His ERA was 1.04 in 47 games. He gave up 9 runs. That's how you win the Cy Young as a reliever. And you have a cool mustache, so. And here's that George Foster Jim Rice card I found. George Foster was a good player. He fell short too in the Hall of Fame, but he's in the Reds Hall of Fame. Had 3 phenomenal seasons, 5-time All-Star, 77, he was the NL MVP, 77 and 78, he was a home run leader. In 76, 77, and 78, he was the RBI leader, so not too bad. And Jim Rice, the Hall of Famer. So I'm not passing those up at all for a quarter. And this, I think, was my find of the day. I mean, these prices, not super great, but acceptable. You can see I got a Lou Brock here for $3. There's a Joe Morgan for $2.50. A Cepeda for $2. You can see their 1972 cards. And then a Bob Gibson and Fergie Jenkins for $1. I'm not passing that up either. I think I paid a little bit more than I normally would for these cards, but these cards are in awesome condition. You got to look pretty hard to find any rough corners on these. The pictures are phenomenal. There's no fading in these cards. And they're Hall of Famers. Joe Morgan, Orlando Cepeda, Lou Brock, and a 69 Bob Gibson, Fergie Jenkins, strikeout leaders. This was $1. I am not passing that up. So what I do is I've kind of tried to limit myself to I try to take like $20 a week and go try to find stuff. I got $14.75 in these cards. I think it's a pretty decent mix of cards. Nothing super crazy. I really like these 3. You can just see the color popping in those cards. You almost had to do a double take to see if they were reprints. But I think I did pretty good. I have, I want to say I got like 62 vendors to go through in the one building still. And there's obviously several other buildings. I have hundreds of vendors to still go through their stuff. And in the one store, I did meet a lady. She told me, and I'm really excited about this. She took my phone number. She's going to go dig them out. She knows nothing about baseball cards. And she said, I have these really old cards. I have no idea what they are. And she said, they're little tiny cards. She said, they're like half of the size. And so I don't know exactly what they are. And first thing that went into my brain was I'm thinking like 1950s Bowman cards, and who knows, maybe they're tobacco cards. I have no idea, but she said they're super old, and she's going to give me first. Once she finds them, she's going to give me first dibs. We're going to have a little meeting. We're going to sit down and check them out. So I'm really pumped about that. I cannot wait to see what she has. So that was my find this week, guys. I think I did pretty good. Found another 68. As you all know, I'm collecting that series and building that set. So that's an awesome card, and it's got the cup. We all like that cup design on there. That's cool. And, Hall of Famers. Nice little find this week. Again, I try to spend about $20. I got, I still got $5 left. I'll probably go get a Fairfield box. So let me know what you think, guys. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time. Happy hunting, everybody.